What is going on, y'all? So we have yet another mass school shooting in America. This one is in Georgia. They said the suspect has been apprehended. Two students, two teachers died, several injured. There's also info that five schools were warned, but it happened to be with this shooter went to this particular school and gunned down people left and right. So without further ado, let's listen to what sheriff has to
Good
say.
afternoon. I'm Sheriff Judge Smith of the Bexar County Sheriff's Office. I never imagined I never imagined that I would be speaking to the media in my career over something that happened today, the pure evil that happened today. I cannot thank the people behind me for the support they give me today, to give this office and give this staff. This hits home for me. I was born and raised here. I went to school in this school system. My kids go to this school system. I'm proud of this school system. My heart hurts for these kids. My heart hurts for our community. But I want to make it very clear that hate will not prevail in this county. I want that to be very clear and known. Love will prevail over what happened today.
Sheriff, if you're saying hate will not prevail in this community, are you investigating this as some sort of hate crime?
Well, shortly, if someone decides to take a firearm into a school where kids are given an education or entitled to an education and want to harm others, to me it's hateful.
Sheriff, can you talk about the initial interaction between whoever was able to stop the shooter? Can you describe that to us? How did it go down? What exactly happened for us?
Obviously, the shooter was armed, and our school resource officer engaged him. And the shooter quickly realized that if he did not give up, that it would end with an OIS, or an officer-involved shooting. He gave up, got on the ground, and the deputy took him into custody.
So do a little recap here. As Judd said Judd, sorry, Sheriff Judd said here that this shooter was apprehended by one of the school resource officers. I'm happy that they caught this fella. They caught this young man. He's 14, by the way. He warned several schools, or somebody warned several schools. There's gonna be a shooting, and then he happened to went to this particular high school. This it's amazing that this school. I'm not sure if it's a high school. Sorry, I gotta look into that. It's amazing that these people, these cowards that do these things, they only go to places of worship and places where people are having education or people are relaxing, like the Vegas shooter. It and it never surprised me. It never surprised me that these mainly most of them are always young folks, 14. Now this young man's gonna impact his family. He's impacted several lives because the four that died is not the only one that was hit by his dangerous bullets. I said dangerous because the bullets is not the bullets themselves don't shoot themselves like that. Somebody got to fire. And for some reason, stuff like this happens in places where gun laws are not as strong as like New York or something like that. But I want to know what went through the mind of someone of this young man. Let's go to this young man for him to walk into a school, shoot on unarmed folks that's trying to have an education. You know, it's sad, man. Imagine sending your kid to school like any other day of the year, and then come to find out that they've passed away as a result of somebody suffering from some strange trauma. Because I'm pretty sure after psychologists and them break down this shooter is going to be where They're gonna come out with some weird thing like, oh yeah, he had emotional issues. He came from a home that never loved him, and for particularly black folks, right? A lot of times, stuff in our neighborhood and our neighborhoods are bad as well. There's still shooting that goes on there, and kids do die there as well. But a lot of times they like to pin stuff like single parent household poverty, which is very present in a lot of black neighborhoods. But when you look at stuff like this, like school shooters and these guys, even though some of them are like that, but you'll see them having a loving mother, or no, let me not say loving. At least they have two parents. They have a mom and a dad, and they still go out and do these things. There's something that's happening in the United States where it is people feel okay to walk into school and just gun down kids, man. And it's like you hear about it, or at least when I was younger, I heard about it. I go, wow, those people are so evil, so evil. But you wouldn't hear about it as much as you hear about it now. It's like it happened. Even this right here happened. I checked this out. This is probably like 7 hours ago, and nobody spoke about it. I was on the phone with someone. I said, "Hey, did you hear they went into school and shot it up in Georgia?" Like, "Oh yeah, that happened." What? That is bad. You send your baby to school and they don't come back home. Man, I don't even know what to do about this. Because again, the shooter, the suspect, is 14 years old. 14 years old. Now you put them away in, because some people, they'll just say, hey, put them away, lock them up. Is that stopping this? We have so many crazy gun laws. Is that stopping this? No. Something got to be done. We got to get to these kids, man. People blame video games. They blame the internet. They blame single parent households. Not love. Even though you have both mom and dad, they're not loving you. Bullying, which is big. We have a lot of issues that we got to probably look into. I say that money we sending over there in those places, we use it and we help these kids out, man. Cause I got people that goes to school. You know, I got folks that's in all different stages of public school, and it would hurt my heart to find out that somebody I love went to school and they didn't make it home. Sheriff Judd, he said, "Hey, listen, he never expected hate to be in his community." And it's funny because the reporter tried to use that as an opening to use hate in the sense of I understood what it meant in the sense of race, but that's hate, right? Hate is not just a color thing, even though it's used in that manner many times. You walk into a school and shoot it up, no matter what your age is. You understand that if you do this, this is going to hurt a lot of people. And you have to have some kind of hate in your heart to do that. And, I'm not a very religious person, but if there's a hell, jeez, man, there might be a throne waiting there for this person because, God damn, at least a seat, not a throne, because you know who sits on the throne in hell. Let me not say that. But I'm sorry for laughing, but it's sad to see that this had to happen. Anyway, thank you for tuning in. Why? Why is this happening again? It sucks.